Hey everyone. So welcome December, right? I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I'm going to do December predictions today. I'll be using my Yuletide deck. I just got it. And then I will be using the Mystical Moon Oracle. Okay. So first up we have the Five of Good Cheer. This is basically the Five of Cups. So for some of you, I feel like December is going to start off a little bit rough. It may already have, anything can happen. But I don't want you to feel like all is lost. Because with the Five of Cups, it just seems like, oh my gosh, everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Even if you've had a Murphy's Law kind of day, just remember that there's still two cups right here. These two cups still exist. So you may be feeling the stress and the emotions of especially the holidays. It could be a rough time for a lot of people, but don't forget your blessings. So the prediction is like some things may go wrong. You may have a bad day, some things go wrong. You're like, oh, I can't believe all this happened, and things are going to break down. And, it's just that time of year. It gets cold and things happen. Maybe your car breaks down or something, but, ooh, just had a power hit. Oops. That was weird. That's what you heard. Funny that happens at 11:33. But the Five of Good Cheer is basically just telling you don't give up. Don't give up. You're only seeing what's going wrong. Just remember what's going right, okay? So things will start to look up throughout December. You may have the rough day, but it's going to get better. Everything can be worked out. Things can be fixed. And if things are meant to end in some way or another, if you're meant to lose the car or, a relationship goes sour, like it happens. But December is the ending. We're getting ready to start a new year, and this is just the ending clearing out so that new things can come in. And next we have the Knight of Candles. This is the Knight of Wands, and I love this picture. It's all Christmassy. But with this, the Knight of Wands is usually somebody that's very passionate about stuff. My prediction is some of you are really going to get into your hobbies. I mean, I don't know if I've known anybody, but I've heard of people liking like train sets and stuff, and this is what it makes me think of. It starts something simple. And some of you may be getting a Christmas gift or something that is going to start a whole new hobby for you. Or you may be adding to a collection or a hobby that you like. I mean, Christmas is the time of giving, and it's a time that, we get a little time off, from work and different things. We get to spend time with families and have good food, socialization. So you're going to find that I think your passions are going to be sparked. The things you love most, you're going to find. Some of you may just love Christmas. I mean, it is a very popular holiday, just like Halloween is. And so some of you just love Christmas. You love the time of year. You love the music. You love the decorations. And so you may be very passionate about, decorating, collecting, these kind of things. You may live for Christmas. I can see that. But I think some of you are going to just go big on the hobbies. Like, it may not be a train set, but it could be anything. You may start collecting things, or you may start creating your own art, or there's a number of things it could be. But for you, this is what I predict with the Knight of Candles. The next one is the Ace of Good Cheer. This is Ace of Cups. Oh, I love this. Ace of Cups. This is new beginnings. This new beginnings could relate to the first card that we looked at, the Five of Cups, because, they're both cups. But what I'm seeing here is like good cheer, like good things are coming. So even if it seems like they're not, hold fast, because those two cups are still that exist in that Five of Cups. Here's one of them right here. And that means you could be meeting new people. You could be getting a new job. Maybe you get a new car because it broke down, or you have to get a new appliance or something. Or maybe Christmas grants you something wonderful, But the month of December is going to be bringing something great. An opportunity is showing itself here, a new beginning. And it's going to make you feel good. You're not going to have much worries with that. I think emotionally you'll be like, okay, good, everything's taken care of. That's going to be great. The last card I have is the Seven of Canes, which is the swords. This is Seven of Swords. It's usually a deceit card. This image changes it for me a little bit. But I wanted to put out, like, just right away, this doesn't mean that anybody's deceiving you or anything. It could be. But this could be the warning that, hey, just watch out. Like, if you have people in your life that you don't trust and you think you might be someone's lying to you or not being honest with you, just be aware of that. And you could distance yourself from that. You don't need that. It's the holidays. Oops, I'm throwing the card. Yeah, like the card. I almost tossed it out. Toss out these people. You don't need to be lied or deceived. I gotta stop doing that. But we have the 7 of Canes here. But this is telling me, like, don't overbuy. Like, I predict some of you are gonna overbuy. You may go out and go like, oh my gosh, there's a sale. I gotta buy all this. Or you may buy all these gifts. My prediction is people spend way too much money, and hey, it's your prerogative. If you want to, that's great. But if you know yourself, be honest with yourself. Do you have the budget for this? Do you want to buy this? You want to buy a gift for everybody, or do you just want to buy it for immediate, family, maybe a couple of friends, or maybe, you want to gift to somebody. But I also feel like there may be a few of you this month that if you, maybe you're like my mother. My mother likes to go to like these big box stores like Walmart or something, and she likes to pay off people's layaways. And just anonymously, it's like, Merry Christmas to a family that's struggling to pay it off. And, if it makes Christmas for somebody, great. We like making people happy. And one day when I start making that kind of money and I can go pay off somebody's layaway, I'll do it because I enjoy it too. I think it'll be fun. So maybe this is your thing of like charity. You could always pick one of those trees, those families. There's a lot of families that are having struggling in places right now who can't provide for their children. So if you want to go buy like Toys for Tots, or you want to go to like one of those giving tree, I forget what they call the tree, but you pull a family off and you can pick stuff on it to give to them that they really need. So this may be that too. Be aware if anybody's deceiving you. Don't get, don't be given to any false charities or anything like that. Like, there's a lot of scammers around the holidays, so beware of that, okay? But this guy's happy. He's buying for so many people. And if that makes you happy and you've got the budget for it, go for it. Nothing makes me feel better than being able to give to people. And lastly, I pulled an oracle for you. And this is going to be important. It's number 6. It said it's the right time to take action. 6 is the Lover's card. So I don't know if this is telling you... There's a couple of ways it could go. It could be telling you to go for a relationship. Maybe it's time to take action, as in taking the next step. If you're actually going to commit to somebody, or moving in with somebody, or getting engaged or something. People love doing that around the holidays. But it could be the right time to take action on something you've been thinking about. If you've been considering starting your own business and getting out of the corporate world, then do it. If you want to start up your own foundation or something. I'm thinking big. It could be really small. You could be thinking, it's time to clean out the garage. Whatever it is, it's time to take that action and do that. And 6 just goes back to the Lover's card in the Major Arcana for me. So I tend to think that that's about choices, and it's time to make that choice. So keep thinking about that. I hope you guys have a wonderful December. Until next time, everybody.